Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to your singles reading. This is a reading for those of you who are interested in someone new coming towards you and into your love life and love situation. I will be focusing my intention on new love. Sometimes it happens that the past person is showing up in a card, especially if they want to come back to you, return, but I will be focusing mostly on anything new and what's coming towards you in the upcoming months, especially March and April. Also exciting news, I do have an offer on love readings. If you would like a personal reading with me, there is a 14% discount now until the end of February. So if you're interested in that, all of the information on how to reach me is in the description down below, as well as the information about the decks that I'm using if you're interested in that. So let's start. Let's have a look at your situation, where you're at emotionally. Are you ready for a relationship? What do you want? It will help me to navigate the energies and see if the person and energy that is coming towards you matches what you want from love. So Scorpio, what Scorpio wants in love? Ooh, we have the Death. Okay, very interesting. So you are going after major overhaul of your love life. You want something different now. The things and the relationships that you had in the past, this is something that no longer serves you. You are not interested in the same pattern and same type of people, same connection, same relationships that end up in the same way. I've said same probably 15 times. But yeah, the Death is this movement forward, releasing the past and what no longer serves us and going towards something completely different and never ever looking back. And I feel like you are going through this massive transformation of your wants and needs in terms of relationships, and that means that what you want from love and relationships is something different now compared to what it was before. And let me grab another card. Let's see what we get here. We have King of Cups and we have 10 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. It's interesting because when I pulled the Death card, at the bottom we had the Knight of Wands, and now we have all that maturity showing up. So for many of you, this may indicate that before you weren't really ready to commit, you didn't want to, or maybe the people who you met and connected with, they were kind of a little bit flaky, more on like, fun, short and sweet connections. Sometimes not sweet, sometimes very intense and difficult to go through. But I feel like the level of maturity wasn't there. It was quite low. It was mostly all for fun, or at least one of the sides took it that way. And there was no investment. No time investment, emotional investment into a connection. And this is changing now. What I see is that you're looking for something that you can build upon to build your life, build your house. Yeah, something new, fresh energy, completely different, for you to build your stability and connection with one person, invest into it long term, add one pentacle after another to create that very stable and successful commitment and relationship that can last a long time, because it's built on trust. It's a reliable energy. It's an energy of someone who knows what they want and is willing to put the work in, and also work through the bad and through the good. Yeah, and we have the King of Cups. This talks about that maturity. You've changed completely. I feel like you've matured emotionally big time, probably especially recently, and that made you realize that what you want from connections and from people is very specific, and this is what you want because you're on that level of your life, and you don't want to get anything less than that, and you want that depth as well. With the King of Cups, this is someone who is really attuned to their emotions. They're not afraid to show it, but they also don't really show their emotions to everyone openly. They need to see that the person is mature enough to receive that in order for them to even show any interest. And I feel like you're like that. You're no longer into, playing and fun and people that are immature and they don't know what they want in life. You want someone who knows what they're going after, and what they're going after is something that aligns with your vision as well. Very powerful energy here for you, and I've noticed quite a few scientists have that energy, and that's really interesting. I'm really happy about it. I feel like maybe my readings attract a particular type of people, but I feel like a lot of people here wants to take that power in your life, and you don't want to settle for anything that is not up to your highest good. Okay, so let's have a look then what's coming your way. Who's coming towards Scorpio? What are their intentions? Who they are, what they want. Okay, we have one card. We have the Knight of Swords. Okay, there's someone showing up here. Is there anything else? We have the Judgment. Okay, we have the Seven of Swords and the Strength. Let's have a look at this and the energies here. Okay, so first of all, let's start with the first energy that showed up, which is the Knight of Wands. So we do have someone who is very honest about what they want or what they need. Sorry. They're not gonna play around and pretend. They're gonna be very, very honest about their intentions and where they go and where they want to take this connection. I feel like it's gonna be I'm not sure that you both kind of align fully in terms of your wants and needs and intentions. We do see that Temperance energy here, which is telling me that you may need to find a balance, and you may need to find the middle point to meet, because you seem like quite a different people, I'll be honest. And it's gonna take some work. It's gonna take like this connection. If you want to go ahead and with this person, it's gonna take some adjustment on both sides. But that's gonna be decision that you both make, that you want to give it a try, and you both commit to trying to build that up for this to become successful. I feel like there is a little bit of like thinking, how are we gonna do that? How are we gonna make that happen? What's the plan here? There may be something that is very, like, you both may be very different. Your lives could be different. There may be a big gap somehow, a big gap that is difficult to overcome between the two of you, and that connection will require a little bit of effort, a little bit of courage as well. It's probably not a person that you usually are interested in, and that's also what makes this more uncomfortable. But also, this is stepping outside of the known and the usual energy, because this is not what you want, right? You want that major overhaul. You want to meet different people. You want your love life to be something different to what it was before. And I feel like you have that opportunity with this person to do that. Because this person will be also very honest about like how they see things going. And I feel like it will be very I do get the sense that this person is quite logical, and they're gonna tell you plain and simple, this is how I want things to go, this is what I want from you, this is what I want from this relationship. I think if we decide to do this, this is what we need to do to make this connection successful. So at least you're gonna have 100% clarity with this person about how things are going to unfold. But this connection and this person is asking you, and I think it's the same for them, it's asking both of you to take that risk and take that step towards something that is different, something that you're not used to build this new reality in terms of love for both of you, which is very, very interesting. And very interestingly also, this may actually work. This may actually be the missing piece that you were looking for and you couldn't find, because this is something that is not what you experienced before in terms of love. And I think this person is also seeing you as someone who they usually wouldn't really choose, but now you've got the opportunity to build that connection. But it will require a little bit of thinking, work and planning and courage to do it. Yeah. Let me have a look at the advice for you here. What's the advice for Scorpios in terms of love for March and April? Single Scorpios. Okay, let me have a look here. We have the sun. Okay, the sun is showing up. So, and we have the moon underneath the deck. This is so fun. Again, this is pointing towards opposites. So I do get the sense that there's some opposite energy here. It may be with this person. The sun is showing up quite often here. I feel like a lot of you are taking that step to find your own happiness, finally, in love. I feel like also with spring showing up, with spring showing up, a lot of more people are kind of excited and want to go towards something new, and are like opening up to new possibilities, and they have much better and positive outlook on life. And that shows in the cards big time as well. So we have the Lovers with the Sun. And we have the King of Swords underneath the deck. And we have the Knight of Swords here. I do get the sense that this person is very, very, very logical, very serious. They're gonna lay it out and tell you the truth as it is. But basically, you are making the choices in terms of your love life. You decide what makes you happy, and if this connection with this person will make you happy. You have the control of your life and of your own happiness, and no one else knows what makes you happy better than you do, and you always need to follow that. So that's the advice here. When you make choices in love, and when you decide if this or another person, whoever that is approaching you, if this is a correct path for you, you always need to put yourself first and put your happiness first, because you are clear about what you want. You've had your experiences, you've had your fair share of different outcomes in terms of love and relationships, and that made you the person that you are today, which is a very emotionally mature person who understands that there are certain needs that you have that you need, those needs need to be met in a connection. And you know that certain people can give you that and other relationships can't. So you're never lacking power in terms of love. It's gonna be your decision, and that's what we see here with judgment as well. It's gonna be a very logical choice and decision, and very clear decision that you both make to either go forward with this connection or decide not to take it any further. But it's gonna be very, very clear for both of you, but especially for you. And the advice here is always think about your happiness when you make choices in love, and always try to get what you feel like you deserve, and you know that you deserve a lot of joy, and you don't need that sadness and difficulties and, you know, heartbreak and all of that. But now you know what makes you happy, because you've experienced all of those emotions. Now you know what it is that makes you sad and heartbroken, and what it is that makes you happy. So let's have a look at the oracle card that I pulled before that reading. One card jumped out for you, and this is a storm. Every hurricane comes to an end. Yeah, so this is basically what we see here with the Death card. This is the complete change here for you. So you've weathered some storms, as I said, different experiences that you had in love, and you know that this is not what you want. Things, I feel like, are quieted down a bit. The storm, it has ended, but now you need to take a different path, a different direction. The worst is over, but now it's up to you to find the good and the happy for you. So we have 44, which is that stability, but then this reduces to 8, which is moving forward. So finding what you want, what interests you moving forward, and how to rebuild that relationships and connections and love, how to rebuild yourself in that area going forward. Yeah, so I think that's it. Really interesting reading. I really love those readings. I feel very empowered, and I hope you feel the same way about it when I do those for you. And I love that you all have that very, very powerful energy. If you're interested in a personal reading with me where we look at your situation specifically, I do have an offer, as I said, 14% off on love readings. So all of the information on how to reach me is in the description down below. And it would mean so much to me if you subscribe to this channel, so I can spread the news and share my work with more people who maybe need to hear that message that you hear on my channel. And if you want to share your stories, please do so in a comment section down below. I read all of your comments, and I'm so grateful that you are willing to share with me. And yeah, thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye.